welcome back to another Marvel Champions live stream. Today we are going to be playing at least two games. I'm going to say at least two games. One of those games is going to be with the Deck Factory deck that I posted yesterday, where we are going to be making use of the Guardians of the Galaxy team up card without using Star-Lord. And we're going to be playing it with Venom. So I'm pretty excited about it. I actually have not played the deck before, and so I'm excited to see how it goes. Friendly Robot says that they have played the deck and loved it. Maybe too many cards. It is a 50 card deck. Not sure what to take out. We'll see. We'll play it and we will see how it goes and what maybe we can pull out. One of the comments that I did get on the Deck Factory, which completely went over my head, is that when Flash is doing his setup ability, sidearms and laser blasters could trigger that. So that could be kind of bad. Travis, thank you so very much for the subscription. You subscribed early to avoid the ads this time. Nice. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hope you're having good. Hey, the Mongoose. Normalized 50 card decks. Let's go. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Cool. Yeah. Looking forward to trying it out. We'll go through it. It's effectively using Guardians of the Galaxy. And Guardians is a team card, and meaning that if all of my characters have the Guardian trait, it gains a response. So whenever I play a upgrade on an ally, I get to draw a card. So that's pretty cool. Hey, chat, how's it going? We've got Gamora, Iron Man, who becomes a Guardian with Honorary Guardian, Drax, Yondu, Rocket, and Major Victory. Those are our only 6 allies in the deck. Good morning, Nelson. Before things get too crazy, quick question. Do you think swapping Venom out of your Confused Lock Justice build with Miles Spider-Man would be good? Probably, yeah. Yeah, I think so. Miles is so good at Confused Lock. So yeah, I think that would work really well. Got used to 50 card decks playing the AOA campaign and Forced Ally Swarm. Oh yeah, nice. Feel like I've seen this deck explanation before. Yeah, weird, right? It's deja vu all over again. Nowhere opens up our ally limit. We got Make the Call to get any of these. Also can grab by Gamora. Build Support grabs Guardians of the Galaxy. Call for Backup probably grabs Yondu. Project Rebirth is great. I'm realizing that I put this deck, like whenever I'm doing like a deck explanation, I stack the deck in like the order in which I want to explain it. And I'm realizing that I picked it up right before this stream in a different order. And so now I'm like panicking. I'm like, oh no, that's not where that's supposed to be. One issue I had is I discarded Guardians of the Galaxy with Venom's setup ability. Yeah, and that's hopefully where build support comes in. And if not, then the deck is meant to function without Guardians of the Galaxy fairly well. It's not going to be the full potential of the deck, but it should work without Guardians of the Galaxy as well. So potentially, hopefully that worked out. But I'm hoping that build support can grab Guardians of the Galaxy, or if not, yeah. Suit up, rally the troops to keep our folks around. We've got reinforced suit, inspired, sidearm, comms implants, laser blaster, 2 other honorary guardians. The first second one goes on Iron Man, the second one goes on Flash, the third one goes on whoever you wanted to, probably Gamora. And then doubles. Are you going to avoid Gamora's trigger until you get Guardians or build support down, assuming you get Gamora first? Potentially. Yes. Potentially, I think that kind of depends on where we are at in the deck and what the game state is presenting us with. So if we do need to use, if we really need a Confuse or something up, then, or something like that, then we probably will forego Gamora's ability, potentially even foregoing a Gamora activation at all. So potentially. What's up? How's it going? You definitely want the new Cyclops in this deck. Why in this deck? It was made for him. Cyclops wants to be entering play multiple times, not being Voltroned, because whenever he enters play, you increase the amount of damage that you do I'm curious. I'm curious why Cyclops would be better than a non, because also when Cyclops enters play, Guardians of the Galaxy doesn't work anymore. Sliding shot with a bunch of encounter cards. Oh, for a Star-Lord deck? I gotcha. Yeah, for a Star-Lord deck I could see that. Probably not for the Venom. We're running Venom right now. Yeah. Finish the game instantly. I still like my the old hero new trick that we did when we got, I forgot what hero pack gave it iPack to us, but it was just like, let's death by encounter card here. And iPack, Star Lord, what could go wrong, all of that good stuff just to deal out all of the encounter cards. Venom is always a blast. Oh, Venom. No worries, no worries. Yeah, so we're doing Flash. We're doing Flash. We are going to be playing Drang. Mainly, I realized I don't remember the last time I played Drang. I think that Drang will also kind of stress the defensive abilities of the deck a little bit, because you look at his attack. He starts with a 3 attack, and I believe that goes up to 4 because we need to find his spear. And so one of the shortcomings of the deck, yeah, 4 attack. One of the shortcomings of the deck is how are you going to stay alive? And Drang is going to hit really hard, and we don't really want to chump block too much. So we'll see how that works. I'm kind of excited to see. But yeah, just in time. Welcome, welcome. I bet Star-Lord Cyclops is a blast though when the cards fall right. Yeah. Drang equals yuck. Not a fan of Drang. Drang, and I would say Collector 2. I have grown to enjoy Collector 2 more than I have in the past, but I think Drang and Collector 2 are the two in the Galaxies box that I actually enjoy. I probably enjoy Drang the most out of them. I like Drang. What's not, what are you not a fan of Drang? And then I went with the arcade modular set. 14 hit points. The arcade modular set, which is one of the new ones that came in whenever Magneto? Sounds wrong. Playing with the precons and that. Oh yeah, yeah. Playing with the precons is tough. Yeah, I know. Playing. Yeah. The box is a tough box. After replaying GMW, a lot of the stress is relieved with a good Justice deck and Overwatch. Ooh, Overwatch is really good. Arcade was Jubilee. Yeah, that. Yes, yeah. So we got Arcade and Drang. Alrighty, so Terrestrial Invasion. Set up, put the Badoon ship environment and the Milano support into play. So Milano is a resource generator, but it also is going to be interacting with a lot of the cards in the encounter deck as well as the main scheme here. Because this starts with 2, we thread out at 8. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, resolve the Badoon's charge up ability. And then the charge up ability on the Badoon ship. After there are 4 barrage counters, here you're going to deal 2 indirect damage to each player. So there's going to be a lot of damage being passed around. Ooh, also, look what just came in. So I have like these token holders, right, for all of my tokens for pretty much every one of my games. GameGenic created a XL version of them, and so I'm at some point going to be transitioning some of my tokens over to this, but this just gives so much more space. I'm like really excited for these. Why am I not using the Guardians board? Great question, Traffic. Where did I put that? Good call. 100% should use the Guardians board here. Get out of here. Good morning, Ryan. How's it going? Excited to see the Venom Guardian deck in action. Me too. Just played him for the first time yesterday with Venom as well. It took 5 tries before you finally got him. Drang. Yeah. That board is so beautiful. I do really like this board. It's got the Milano on it. And this is from Buy the Same Token. Ooh. Ah. Drang has a win revealed. If Drang Spear is in play, it is not. Otherwise, find Drang Spear. He gains Stalwart, meaning that he cannot be stunned or confused. We can spend a mental, physical to get rid of it, which we probably will because a lot of our deck revolves around confusing / stunning Drang. Then after he schemes, we're going to charge up. Need to get a board, to be honest. They do have the generic hero boards, the black versions, and then they have some hero-specific ones as well as some team-specific ones. They are pretty pricey, yeah. Who are we playing, Justin? Venom. Venom. I have most of the OG Champions playmats except for Cap and Spider-Man, so I use... Oh, nice. Yeah. I like those. I have a couple of playmats that I bring to Kana Heroes, but I usually just end up using the Kana Heroes playmat. Okay, so our start, we got Rocket. We got a Venom's Pistol right off the bat, which is really nice. A Laser Blaster, a Nowhere behind enemy lines, and a Grasping Tendrils. I think we're going to get rid of Laser Blaster, get rid of Rocket, get rid of... We could go... No, we're going to get rid of behind enemy lines and Grasping Tendrils. I'm going to mulligan into Running Gun. Don't need that. Major Victory. We've got Comms Implants. And we've got Build Support. So there's the build support that we need. Our setup ability, discard cards until we get a weapon. There goes Iron Man. There goes Project Rebirth. And there's our weapon. So we got a little lucky there that we didn't get a Laser Blaster or a sidearm for that weapon. And having two Venom's Pistols here allows us to clear build support very, very quickly. So that's nice. Alrighty. As a first player action, we can exhaust the Milano to remove 3 threats from the main. It is going up by 2 each round, which is pretty fast scaling. We can control 1 additional resource. And let's go. We're going to flip up to Venom. We can take a damage to generate a wild resource that's Venom. And so let's go ahead and Milano to drop a Venom's Pistol. Whenever we use a Venom's Pistol, we can interrupt, or whenever we use a basic power, we can interrupt with the Venom's Pistol to get +1 to that power for this use. Yeah, this is the deck from the last video. Yeah. We're going to use Running Gun to play a second copy of Venom's Pistol. We're going to use a Comms Implant to play Build Support. We'll go ahead and thwart down Build Support. Let's go grab Guardians of the Galaxy. Were we going to bottom deck it? Yeah, kind of. So Guardians of the Galaxy, if each of your characters has the Guardian trait, this card gains after you play an upgrade on an ally. Draw a card. Yeah, I'm excited. This feels like one of those decks that it's not going to be an S tier deck at all. Also, Sergeant, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. It's not going to be an S tier deck, but I feel like it's going to be a fairly fun deck, and so I'm looking forward to that. Let's go ahead and take a damage using our Symbiotic Bond, Major Victory, and to play Nowhere. So that increases our ally slot. After a player plays a Guardian ally, we can draw a card, and that's going to be our turn. So we can go ahead and stand up, draw up to 5 cards. We got Suit Up, Inspired, Running Gun, Make the Call, interesting, and Behind Enemy Lines. Let's go. Alrighty, so Behind Enemy Lines is pretty nice. We need a physical, mental here, so we probably will go ahead and hit Drang's Spear so that we can then confuse Drang and flip down. I'm thinking. Let's just see what Drang brings us in the villain phase. Let's go ahead and add here. We could charge up. Justin, why did I not hear about Kingdom Come cards until today? Now I can just purchase those free cards I need to help my decks instead of buying heroes. Oh, I didn't know that they did that. I've heard of Jackalope. Jackalope? Am I thinking of that correctly? I think it was Jackalope cards that kind of did that. But yeah. Drang is going to attack us for 4. Let's go ahead and defend for 4. It's going to be a boost card of 1. Give the villain a tough status card. If the villain already had a tough, they get +2. So we take 1 damage. Alrighty. Then our encounter card is a Lever Trap. When revealed, resolve the when defeated ability on each trap side scheme as if it was defeated. If no abilities were discarded this way, discard until we get a trap ability or a trap card. It's a trap. Welcome to Murder World. This comes in with 3. The player who defeated this side scheme takes 2 damage. Ow. And that has a hazard icon, meaning that we get more cards. More cards, more fun, right? Big recommend for Kingdom Come cards. Bought a few sets of Standard 1, Standard 3. Oh, that's smart. That's real smart. Having extra sets of season, or I read that as season 1, season 3. That is Standard 1, Standard 3, so you can keep a few fill-in decks built all the time. That's cool. I like that idea a lot. Yeah, I've never heard of Kingdom Come cards. Nice. It is our turn. It is our turn. Let's go ahead and take a damage with our Symbiotic Bond. Inspired and make the call. We'll get rid of Drang's Spear. Heard about him at Villain Theory channel? Nice. At Kingdom Come Cards, you can buy my custom-made mini. Oh, you can buy custom stuff too? That's cool. Like, so they'll print custom stuff? So I'd say it may need to be less cards. If the deck could set up, get out allies, and thin the deck, allow you to get Venom's cards still, I have no idea what to take out. I would probably cut, if you really do want to cut cards, upgrades, I guess? I don't know. They asked if I wanted to share, and I thought it'd be great for the community, but it's still available. Oh, sweet. That's awesome. D20 mentioned in an old video. Nice. Nice. Let's go ahead and have Milano remove 3 threat from here. Take us down there. And then, oh, wait, hold on. I'm going to actually have used the suit up rather than my Venom's ability. Now I'm going to use Venom's ability. Only mental resources. Ah. Oh, that's worse. That's worse. Alrighty. Okay, so we are not going to remove the threat here from Terrestrial Invasion. We're going to use Milano and the Venom's ability to play behind enemy lines, which is going to remove 3 threat from let's go from here. That's going to confuse Drang. Let me make sure I did all of that right. So we did physical, mental damage here, there. We have running gun still in our hand. Alrighty, cool. Yep. Then we will flip down to Alter Ego to Flash, and we're going to toss running guns. Black Widow for the extra cards. S tier in fun and coolness. Heck yeah. Alright, let's stand up. I do like having multiple X jets. Like, there are a lot of like key cards that I would put in a ton of decks that it makes a lot of sense to have like extras. And so that's pretty cool. We got Spider Sense. I do like that. We got Sidearm, Reinforced Suit, Laser Blaster, Locked and Loaded. That also can grab like a Laser Blaster, which is pretty cool. And the Multi-Gun. I was going to go grab the Multi-Gun, but here we are. Sweet. Nice. Alrighty. So we're going to add 2 here. So we're up to 6 out of 8. Oh, that's not what I wanted. We're confused. And our encounter card is a Badoon Grunt. If there are no other minions engaged with you, deal yourself an encounter card. When revealed Alter Ego, you may exhaust Milano. If you do not, the villain schemes with +1. We'll go ahead and exhaust Milano and carry that out. Oh yeah, the side schemes. Having multiple copies of the side schemes is really good, yeah. Okay. We're at 9 health. I think we're not going to... Yeah, we're not going to recover here. think we're going to go ahead and flip up to Venom. I'm going to use Reinforce 2, Laser Blaster, and a Locked and Loaded to play a multi-gun. Multi-gun can deal 2 damage to an enemy. It can deal 1 damage to each minion engaged with an enemy. Or it can remove 2 threat from a scheme. So very, very versatile. We're going to go ahead and take a damage. Use Sidearm to play Spider Sense. So when the villain initiates an attack against you, you can draw a card. Multi-gun will go ahead and shoot Badoon Grunt, getting rid of that. And then we will go ahead and thwart for 3 off of here, which will take us down to 3. Can you put multiple copies of a player's side scheme in a deck? No. Time to rock and roll. I wonder why Restream is posting the... Oh, Restream is not even posting the comments on screen, but it's doing... It's posting them twice in the Twitch chat. I don't know what's going on. That's weird. Sorry about that. Restream kind of gets messy sometimes, so I'll go reset it after the stream. But yeah, you cannot put multiple copies of side schemes because they're all unique. So they have that like star, and so deck building you cannot put multiple copies of side schemes. However, you can have multiple copies of build support in the victory display, and so if multiple copies bring it. Everybody come to Twitch. If multiple people bring it, then you can, have that. Or if you just like want to build decks and have the decks ready to go, that's another reason. It is time to. Oh no! I left my water. Ah. Okay, I owe you a hydrate. Bots can't trust it. Thought that said Hydra. Redeemed Hydra, and all of a sudden Legions of Hydra pops onto the board. We got Call for Backup, we've got a Genius, we got Rally the Troops, Grasping Tendrils, which is huge. When the villain initiates an attack against you, cancel the attack. If you paid for this card using only physical resources, which we will, stun the villain. Nice. Let's go up to 5 here on the main. We're going to get our 3rd counter on the Badoon ship. Drang is going to attack us. Let's go Milano, take a damage to play Grasping Tendrils. So we'll cancel the attack and stun Drang. I will say I'm glad to finally have 0-cost setup card for leadership. 0-cost looking for trouble with Squared Up. Oh, Squared Up. Squared Up is so good. Yeah, I like Squared Up a lot. Squared Up is a really fun card. I love it with Thor. Thor is so cool. So, like, if you and I are playing a game, we could both have a copy of Build Support in our decks, but not in play at the same time. Correct. Yeah. But you could play a copy of Build Support, we could clear it. I could play a copy of Build Support, we could clear it. Because the unique rule does not apply to the victory display based on the Loki encounter, right? Because you can have multiple Lokis in the victory display. Encounter card is Blindside. You can exhaust Milano, spend 2 physical resources, or stun the first player. We're stunned. I'm not too worried about the stun, honestly. Alrighty. Let's use Rally the Troops to play Call for Backup. It's going to be 3 threat there. Okay, so this is a situation where I probably will go ahead and grab Iron Man. We have 3 copies of Honorary Guardian in the deck, and we have not seen any of them. And so if we grab Iron Man right now, we can very quickly put a Honorary Guardian on him, and then we're off to the races at that point. We also have not drawn into Yondu or Gamora. And so if I'm going to prioritize somebody for Call for Backup, I'm going to prioritize someone in the discard pile because we have a chance to play one of our other allies on a future turn. So I think we're going to go ahead and use Call for Backup for Iron Man. Just have one cable player who runs every side scheme to clog up the display. Love it. There shouldn't be anything wrong with equipping Moment of Clarity and Sidekick to the same... Nope. Nope. You can do it. Let's go ahead and thwart for 3 off of Call for Backup. That's going to bring in Iron Man himself. Reduce the cost to play each upgrade on Iron Man by 1. We'll We'll go ahead and drop a reinforced suit onto Iron Man to give him +2 health. Iron Man multi-gun. We'll go ahead and take 4 off of the main. Take this down to 1. And we will hang on to our genius. Let's go ahead and stand up. We're about to take some damage here. That's fine. We do have Nowhere, and we do have Guardians of the Galaxy, so we could use a build support to target a Project Rebirth, which would be really nice to get out on the table. I'm just doing the single scenario. Hey, there's Yondu. I rarely play full campaigns. I will sometimes. There's another sidearm. And Gamora. Nice. Cool. Alright. We'll go up to 3 here. Drang. Oh, wait, no. Badoon Chip deals 2 damage to us. Drang is stunned. What's going on, C-Inspired? How's it going? Just saw your Hawkeye vs. Crossbones post where you live and wanted to know if you played. I do play Star Wars Unlimited, yes. Currently, right now, though, the main way I'm playing SWU is with Ryan from Man vs. Meeple. We're doing a what we're calling a Unlimited Power League, where it's effectively just like a team manager, where we manage a bankroll each round. I'm actually filming the next game today for that, so I'm excited. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm currently running a Maul deck. I swapped out my base for an ECL or an Energy Conversion Lab, and I'm hoping that gets a little bit more tempo against his. He's running a Count Dooku deck. And a lot of my testing, and granted my testing has been against like the Force Table AI, which is not very good. A lot of my testing, I'm able to I'm able to get lethal before Dooku deploys. And so that's kind of the play line today. We'll see if it works out. We'll see if Ryan changed up his deck at all, but I'm hoping. Last time you did a full campaign, we accidentally gave Red Skull 10 attack. That's hilarious. Seems like I really hate SWU. Yep. Looking at Guardians of the Galaxy card, if you use Star-Lord, would that trigger with any ally? Yes, it would. Playing Jedi Survivor on the PS5. I'm late game. Went around a corner to planet Kobo and ran into the biggest Rancor just chilling with G's. But doing Warlord, those attacks gain overkill. He just kept shooting us with his gun. That's amazing. Nice. Alrighty. Cool. Let's go ahead and Genius in a sidearm is going to play Gamora. Nowhere will trigger to draw us into a Savage attack. Ooh. Bye, Badoon Warlord. We'll go ahead and drop a... How do I want to do this with my... What do I want to do with my life? Let's drop a sidearm onto Iron Man. Gamora, we're probably just going to hang out because I do want one of those honorary Avengers that is going to be in my soon-to-come deck. Let's go ahead and just attack to get rid of this stun. Let's have multi-gun deal 2 damage to the Warlord. Milano will clear here. Iron Man will take out the Warlord. Maul is not my favorite leader. I think my favorite leader is still Emperor Palpatine from set 1. I'm having a lot of fun with Emperor Palpatine. That being said, I built a Rex deck that may take that spot as my number 1. Rex Red is a ton of fun. Is that the Guardian upgrade deck? Yes, it is. It is. Yeah. The card collector. We're going to toss the Savage attack here, and let's go ahead and stand up. We have 5 health. I don't like the fact that we only have 5 health. We'll be fine. We're going to hang on to Yondu. There's the Honorary Guardian. Inspired. energy, and inspired. So at this point, I think we are we're feeling pretty good. 2 threat there, charge up. Drang is going to attack. Spider Sense draws us into another Honorary Guardian, which is great. We'll go ahead and defend for 4 against his attack of 3. This activation is an attack, gains Overkill, Piercing, and Ranged. So we take no damage. Our encounter card is a Badoon Warlord. Let's have fun. I play a Force-based Kenobi deck in Cunning. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I want Kenobi. I like Kenobi a lot. I really want to build a Wookiee deck. I haven't made it really work. I have a Yoda deck. That's a mono blue Yoda deck that utilizes a ton of Wookiees that I really enjoy. It's such a fun game. I'm excited for set 4. I think set 4 is gonna look pretty cool. Alrighty, let's go Honorary Guardian on Iron Man. The comments did say in the video that this should trigger Guardians of the Galaxy, so let's go ahead and draw Run and Gun. Let's go Inspired on Iron Man. That's going to draw us into a Strength. Let's go Honorary Guardian on Venom. Give us +1. Is Swoosh solo? No, unfortunately not. There is a like a AI that you can play against online. It's not very good, but it's called Force Table, and so you can play it solo, but it makes some bad choices. But that's how I typically run through a lot of reps with my deck to try and figure out if my curves are lining up. Okay. We've got a Strength and Energy. We'll play Yondu. We're going to go ahead and Nowhere to draw into a Savage attack. Yondu's attacks gain ranged. We are going to use a Savage attack to drop an Inspired onto Gamora. It's going to draw us into a Honorary Guardian. Honorary Guardian on Gamora will draw us into a Comms Implant. We don't have a Comms Implant on Iron Man yet. So let's go ahead and Run and Gun to play Comms Implant on Iron Man. Which will draw... Oh, wait, no, we don't even have to spend that to grab another Comms Implant. Run and Gun will play a Comms Implant on Gamora, which will draw us into Drax. That's our last card. Sweet. Yeah. Sounds good. Nelson, I want you to know that you inspired me to make a Cursed Rogue Guardians of the Galaxy deck that includes 3 copies of every single... Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's really fun. It's pretty bad. No, but like that's cool. Like it's a fun concept to try and get all the honor. Yeah. Okay. That's fun. That'd be a fun challenge. Alrighty. So now we're gonna have Gamora go ahead and attack the Badoon Warlord for 2. When Gamora attacks, actually for 3. I'm sorry. When Gamora attacks, we're gonna discard until we get a event, which is gonna be Suit Up. Sweet. Let's go ahead and take a damage, take a Milano, Suit Up to play Drax. I love themed decks even when they're bad. It's fun, right? It's fun to play those types of decks. Yondu will take out the Warlord. We've got Drax. Oh, he's got Piercing. Multi-gun will go ahead and shoot the Tough. Drax will hit Drang for 3. 1, 2, 3. Iron Man will hit Drang for 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And we'll stand up. We potentially will chump block with Drax here just because our health is not super great. Or we could draw into a spider, whatever the Spider Sense is. Takes a few turns to set up, but then you just end up spamming like 5 honoraries in a turn and draw. That's super cool. That's super fun. Nice. We've got a Laser Blaster. Nice. We've got a Rocket Raccoon. We've got a Reinforced Suit. We've got... What I am seeing here is a lot of card draw is what we've got. Rally the Troops and a Grasping Tendrils. That is what we needed right there. Perfect. So let's go up to 4 here on the main. Boom. Drang is going to attack. We will Spider Sense to draw into a Locked and Loaded. We will take a damage, and we will spend a Rocket Raccoon to play Grasping Tendrils to cancel the attack and stun Drang. And we got 2 encounter cards. First one is a Badoon Engineer. After he engages you or if it activates, we're going to charge up. Voltron decks in Marvel Champions are fun because you have the challenge of not chump block. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That'd be a excellent way to deck then. I also finished my 3 of collection of set 1 Heroism as a college student. Nice. That makes me like no money. It's nice to. I'm not gonna go to a planetary qualifier. No, I'm not. I don't really play it competitively. I just have fun with it. I love Star Wars, and so I just enjoy like the theme and just playing it. But um, I don't really I don't really play it super competitively. I like Voltrons because you're basically playing with 2 heroes. Yeah, right. Then we've got a Cannonade. This comes in with 4. We can exhaust Milano to remove 3 threat from the scheme. Perfect. Y'all ready for this? You have so many cards out. It looks like you're playing solitaire. Nice. That's funny. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and throw a Laser Blaster here on Iron Man. That's going to draw us a card into a Suit Up. We will use a Suit Up to play Reinforced Suit onto Gamora. That will draw us a card into a Genius. Okay. Let's throw Rally the Troops out there. It's going to come in with 3. Whenever we defeat Rally the Troops, we get to heal 2 damage from each ally. So that keeps our Voltrons online, which is really nice. We could go for a Gamora to take out the Badoon Engineer. If Iron Man does it, we actually have a Overkill, so we can hit Drang at that point. So I think that's probably what we will do. And then Gamora can actually thwart Rally the Troops. Let's just go ahead and have Gamora thwart Rally the Troops here. We're not going to do that quite yet. Let's have Gamora take out the Badoon Engineer with her 3 attack. But basically, I want 2 damage on Gamora before we thwart down Rally the Troops. Because then we can heal a maximum of 2. We effectively get 1 more activation out of it. Love the deck factory for this deck. Oh yeah, thank you. Hey Winning Hand, how's it going? Do you find it hard to keep track of the HP for your Voltron allies? Yeah. Would it be better to switch Drax for Groot so you can have a blocker? I think that Venom blocks enough, right? Venom's activation is mainly going to be for defense. And I think against a lot of villains, that works pretty well. If you're running into like a high minion scenario, I could see a swap. I think Drax is probably the weakest ally in this deck. So I could see that. I could see a switch, but I like the damage more so than I like the blocking ability for majority of villains. Where are we? What are we doing? What's our life look like? Oh, Gamora attacked. We're gonna discard. Yeah, we're gonna discard until we get in. Beautiful. Love it. Drax oddly gives this deck's flexibility. Interesting. From like a standpoint of damage or blocking. I just got on and I already love this deck. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it. We're feeling pretty good about it. I'm not gonna lie. It's feels good. Feels real good so far. Let's go ahead and have villains at 7. Iron Man hits for 2, 3, 4, 5. Drax hits for 3. I could hit for 4 and 3. That's probably the best option there. Okay, so let's go ahead and have Venom attack for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drax attacks for 3. 1, 2, 3, which is going to push Drang. Discard the top of 4 cards in the encounter deck. Each time a minion is discarded this way, put it into play, engage with the minion. After a Badoon engages you, it attacks you with +2 attack. Ah! 1, 2, 3. Ow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now we have the assassin, so that's good. May want to flip down at this point to heal some stuff. You don't need to commit your Voltron allies to boss damage. True. Yeah. Sometimes with allies, I put tokens equal to their health and take them. Oh, I think that's smart. Drax was the weakest, but it's also fun giving Drax a laser blaster and a sidearm. Bullet time Drax. Nice. That's awesome. And then Drang is coming in with 18 health. Okay. We've got. Let's go ahead and multi-gun to do 2 damage to Drang. 1, 2. Let's see if we can. Are we lethal here? Probably not. We're not lethal. Genius locked and loaded will run and gun. So we ready Venom in each weapon. Boom, 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 just like that. You got this, Nelson. Let's go. That was close. Yeah, right. Worst case, I would have blocked with Yondu. But yeah, that was a little scary. Drang is stunned, so we may try and stay up. Could be kind of fun. Yeah, I think Yondu is just gonna go ahead and knock out the assassin. Venom will go ahead and thwart down Rally the Troops to heal 2 damage from each of our allies. Just like that. And then we've got Iron Man. I guess we'll go Milano to thwart here to take this down to 1. Iron Man will hit for, what did we say, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5 on Drang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You almost have enough damage to win. Really? If I had attacked, that would have been 4 more. That would have been putting us at 7. Multi-gun put us at 5. We're very, very close to winning, actually. That's pretty awesome. Multi-gun will shoot for 2. 1, 2. And I think I'm staying up. I think I can tank this damage. Well, I'm going to take that damage no matter what. And so we'll just stand up just like this. And we got Project Rebirth, Inspired, Reinforced Suit, Suit Up. That's 4. And a Sidearm for 5. When does the next Shadow of the Cast episode come out? Usually we go with the 3rd Monday of every month. So I think next Monday. I think it's next Monday. Good question, though. I should know that. You tested this deck against Claw with Lady Deathstrike, and they are, yeah. Lady Deathstrike is mean. We're going to Badoon ship here. Deal 2 damage. Oh, that's not how that works. 2 indirect damage out to players. We'll throw that on Drax. And then Drang is stunned. Our encounter card is a Arcade. Cannot take damage while a trap side scheme is in play. Discard cards until you get a trap side scheme. I think there was a win defeated that I completely missed on that on the trap side scheme, wasn't there? That comes in with 3. It is our turn. Boom. Yes, go check out Winning Hand. So if you need more Marvel Champions podcast, Winning Hand is where you need to go. Yes. What topic? We just audibled last night. We're trying to figure that out. Oh, your next episode for Winning Hand drops in less than 15 minutes? Heck yeah. It is our turn. We're going to go ahead and swing for 4, 6, 11, 13, 14, 15, 18. If we wanted to, 19, 20. We have a lot of damage. That deck worked a little bit better than I thought it would. I think we got a little bit lucky with build support in our opening hand, being able to grab Guardians of the Galaxy. But I mean, other than that, we did also grab a Venom's pistol with the setup ability, which was nice. But I think other than that, it was nothing really fell into our laps. So I think that that worked out a lot better than I thought. Reveal season starts in 11 minutes. Ooh, oh yeah. Oh, you have the first reveal card today, right? Nice. Okay, so yeah, in 11 minutes we'll get a new card for Marvel Champions from the Winning Hand podcast. That's sweet. Really loved watching you build it. Sweet. I enjoyed. I liked it a lot. I like those videos a lot. I forget how much fun I have with those videos, so I just need to do more of them. So sweet. Look at this beautiful little community we got here, right? 2 new cards. 2 new cards. Yes, definitely go check out Winning Hand and their episode. My cards come out next Thursday, I think. No, next Tuesday. I don't know. I definitely need to look. I think it's on the 21st. I think my cards come out on the 21st. But they basically have a timeline. And so we're getting new cards soon. You were great at explaining decks and theories. Wish we had more Deck Factory episodes for sure. Well, they are coming up. We'll do some more. Alrighty, so chat, what are we doing with our lives? Yeah, we didn't really hit any roadblocks. And I mean, Drang, like, we were able to defend. We are at 1 health, right? We could have prolonged the game a little bit, I think. And if we needed to go down and heal, right? Like, we got the 4 recovery here plus Project Rebirth, which we have in our hands. So we do have like ways that we could have prolonged the game if that health was going to become an issue. But I mean, Drang hits hard, and we were able to kind of maintain. I think the Venom's pistol did really help with that. So I think I like the deck more than I think the deck is more effective than I thought it was going to be. Some Groot. How's it going? Are you talking about playing some Groot? I'd be down to play some Groot. My one gripe about Winning Hand is the opening theme song. It's so catching. I'm humming it at work. Nice. Hello from Germany. I tried to combine Lydia and Germany. I can't even do it. Did a group leadership deck recently. Hope you enjoyed it. Nice. Okay, so what are we doing? We could play this deck again, or we could play Groot. We could I haven't played Groot in a while. I'd be down to try some Groot. I use Noble Sacrifice to protect my counters. That's interesting. That's cool. I like that. That's a fun little combo. We feeling Groot? Let's do Groot. I feel like Groot would be fun. If we do Groot Rocket team up would be sweet. I don't think I've ever done that. I am Groot. Clarity of Purpose. I don't think Clarity of Purpose works with him, right? Because Clarity of Purpose, you have to take the damage, and Groot prevents the damage, so you can't actually use it. Oh, it does. Oh, because Clarity deals the damage. It's the X-23's takes damage. Oh, that's fun. That's really fun. I love Groot. Not had the game long, so moved much past precons, but he's still fun. It works. Okay, well that sounds fun. We could do that as well as Noble Sacrifice. We could. I mean, like, we just played a leadership deck, but I'd be down to play another leadership deck. Clarity of Purpose is an awesome tech for Groot. Let's try that. Let's do a Groot deck. Who do we want to take on? What villain are we thinking about fighting? Um, cause yeah, I'm thinking like I can't even remember the last time I played Groot. Winning Hand. I know you did the series with the different team up cards. Did you have a team up card that you were like, this is the greatest team up card? Um, Claw with Lady Deathstrike. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's. I would do Claw with Lady Deathstrike. I haven't. Hood, Hood, Hood is. I don't like. I don't like setting up the Hood. I don't know why. Hood just always drives me crazy. We could go Hood, and whenever we have to get a new encounter set, y'all just tell me what encounter set to use. Mr. Sandman. Fastball special is really good. We didn't love the 4 we got. they're tough. Magog is fun for Groot. Oh, Magog is pretty interesting for Groot. Interesting. Because Magog is whenever you take damage. It's not just when he attacks, it's when you take damage. That's interesting. Beauty and the Thief. Oh, Beauty and the Thief is really good. Beauty, and then Nyx and Maria's is going to be insane. Somehow Sauron returned. Maybe do environment-based set that came with Dark Beast for the Hood. Oh, okay, that'd be fun. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try the Hood. Mainly because I haven't tried the Hood in a while. The Hood is so hard. The Hood is so challenging in solo. It's brutal. It's effectively playing on heroic. Let's do the Hood. And then we'll start with some of the environment sets and maybe have chat or a randomizer give us some additional stuff. But I'm going to go to the be right back because all my heroes are now in the other room because I have expanded into the next room over. Oops. I ran out of room here, so I just commandeered. Now they're just on the bed in the guest room. Do you able to play more team up cards in double hand? Yeah, I think team up cards work best when both heroes are at the table. Needing to set everything up to trigger a card that is not the best is challenging, I think, in my mind. So I think the best time you can play the team up cards is if you have both of those heroes at the table. Oh, Hood with all the minion encounter sets? That's kind of crazy. Team ups are amazing in sidekick decks. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. Sidekick decks because they're just always out. Huh. Daughter of Thanos is a good team up card. Yeah, that's the 2 effective cost to draw 3, right? Yeah. More cards is more fun. Not right now. I'm not doing a two-handed right now. But I think, like, I try and do some sort of two-handed game every once in a while, and I think the next one we'll look at a team-up card. It seems fun. Alrighty, I'm gonna go be right back. I'm gonna grab Groot and we'll build a deck. See you soon. Alrighty, so we are back with Groot against the Hood, and I'm pretty excited. Finally a valid username. Thank you so very much for the subscription. Slightly late, but happy New Year. Hopefully you're doing just fantastic. How are your holidays? Um, Happy to have you here. Alrighty. Use the Team Up card in Deadpool sidekick deck. Oh yeah, with Cable. I haven't played Deadpool in a hot second. Soaring Hearts, your Psylocke team up deck. Um, Nice. Friendly, I appreciate you building this deck for me. I don't know if I thanked you, but I definitely suggest getting a channel membership with Nelson. Monthly deck building is a blast. Thank you so very much. I appreciate those words. It makes me feel good. Thank you. Awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, make sure that you go out and check out the reveals on the Winning Hand podcast. Boom guy, are you still in the chat? Do you have a link to the podcast episode you can drop? That and potentially everyone leaves the live stream, but new cards are fun, so that's fine. Ryan, do you think there is enough time to watch it while Nelson is on break? No, I don't think so. Sorry, I listen on Audible, but it isn't upnet. Tree Punch Aggression sounds awesome. Mod said Beastie Boys, Brothers Graham, one with the Bastion and Nimrod. Oh, geez, that one's crazy. Encounter sets. Want to see more Nemesis with different heroes? That would be an interesting thing to do. Is to do the Hood, but make all the modular sets Nemesis sets from different heroes. That'd be kind of fun. I think that one of the things that we don't do a ton, mainly because it's not within the rules or whatever, is using Nemesis sets as mod sets. I think that could be something that would be really fun to explore. Oh, sweet. Okay, so there's the link. Make sure you go subscribe and watch the Winning Hand stuff. Hood and all Guardians Nemesis sets. That would be cool. I would do that if my Nemesis sets were not in a different room. I think that'll be a fun thing to do. When I've prepared for it. I need to move those cards back into this room, but it's just not. They're just not there. Oh, I do have Groot caps. Venom's Nemesis sets are so easy. If you have the multi-gun out, yes. If you don't, they can be mean. Mean. Because it's a decent amount of damage that it throws at you. Go use Dark Phoenix as a dark set right now. Oh no, I left Dark Phoenix in the other room. Ah, I'm sorry about that. Alrighty, let's try. It's apparently a leadership day. I don't necessarily think we're going to be going with Guardians of the Galaxy, like the team up card. So I think we can branch out from the Guardian archetype a little bit. But I think the main idea was to use Clarity of Purpose, because that's a fun tech for Groot, because you deal a damage to Groot, but Groot doesn't really ever take damage. I forgot that this card was in the game. Cosmic Alliance. Choose an Avenger and a Guardian character. Ready each of those characters. Honestly, this could be in that last deck. Cosmic Alliance, you could ready Iron Man and Gamora, and then you have 9 more damage, so 3 for 9 is pretty good, plus a card draw. That's not a bad idea. Honestly, that's not a bad card to put in that deck that we were just running. Make an Aggression Venom that uses Face the Past and Hand Cannon. So you just keep blasting Venom symbiotes with Overkill. That's cool. New card reveals from Winning Hand are pretty sweet. Nice. I can't wait to see them. Clarity of Purpose. And then we said Noble Sacrifice, I think. Discard an ally you control. Heal damage from your hero equal to that ally's printed hit points and give your hero a tough status card. When do we take damage with Groot? Is that an issue that we have seen? Someone skip to the end. Nice. Is noble sacrifice something that, or do you just use it for the tough status card, and you don't really need to worry about the healing? That'd be my guess. After you exhaust your hero to make a basic thwart or attack, discard an ally, add that ally's matching power, ready your hero. Interesting. Face the Past Venom deck looks awesome. Yeah, that does sound really, really fun. Let's try it. I mean, like, why not, right? Let's go 3 Noble Sacrifices. Oh, but what's also kind of interesting here is we can flood our deck with very cheap allies, because a lot of the time when I'm looking at Noble Sacrifice, I want high health allies. Um, yeah, I want high health allies because I want a lot of healing, but Groot doesn't really need that. And so we can just chump them for tough status cards, but then why wouldn't we just chump block with the ally? What if we run Spider-Man? Whoa, that would be kind of fun. What if we run Groot Spiders? That doesn't really make any sense, but I'm kind of here to try it, because then you get a benefit for them leaving play by drawing a card. You posted a Spectrum Justice deck you've been playing? Sick. Nice. Boom guy, I feel you're wrong about Iceman. Can I make you some Iceman direct decks to try? I love Iceman. I'm kind of here to try the spiders. I think that could be kind of fun. Or go horribly. And I'm here to try it. We are going up against the Hood, which makes it very who cares? Let's do it. Did you go through Infinite with Gene Pool as one of the modulars? Sure. Let's grab Noble Sacrifice. Got Nick Fury, Noble Sacrifice. I do think we want a Gamora. We want to call for backup. Do we need to build support? Yes, we do, because we're gonna grab Warrior, or we're gonna grab, what's its face? I still need to do my short on this, so I don't want to take too many of the cards away. Gamora. There we go. Here's the journey with Iceman, but you got there in the end. He's I like him a lot in solo, but he's so much fun in multiplayer. In an Iceman deck with You Got This, that card is fantastic for him. Oh yeah, because you get more frostbites. Readies are so much fun. Nice. Alrighty, let's find Maria. No, actually, let's grab our spiders. Let's grab our spiders. I don't think this is gonna work, but I also don't know if it won't work. So that'll be fun. Web of Life and Destiny. What's the worst that could happen? He loves readies. He also didn't need chump blockers. That's very true. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah. Spider-Man Justice 2024 is so smooth. It's hard not to lose, I find. Nice. Nice. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 5. So we got our spiders. Let's grab Across the Spider-Verse, just because it's effectively another copy of spiders. Let's grab Make the Call. Two, 4, 6, 8. Not to start an argument, but Boom Guy is right about shield toss in connection to the hive mind. I don't know what that is. Hey Nelson, do you think we'll ever get a Fantastic Four expansion and Heroes for the Game? Yes, that's my kind of theory. Is that, well, that the final campaign or the final box that Caleb designed is the Fantastic Four. He left a lot of like little hints in that article that it sounds like he designed an F4. We also know that Caleb really likes F4, and so I wouldn't be surprised if we get an F4 from him as his swan song. We got 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Let's grab X because we're playing solo. Grab Ironheart. Mainly, I'm looking for cheap allies. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We got 5 cards left. Grab a Maria. There are leaks. We just don't talk about them in chat due to spoilers. And I've also avoided all the leaks, so I'm really excited. I've done a good job in avoiding the leaks, so I have not seen them. I'm we'll see how long that actually holds up. But I'm yeah, Maria Hill are so good. I have my spoiler cards for the next set. Yeah, Maria Hill's really good. Maria Hill's really, really good. So I'm very excited about Maria. Any other heroes other than F4 and villains to expect in the expansion and that wave of releases? Oh, I don't know. I could see Thunderbolt. I could see Thunderbolts. I could see us go all over the Marvel universe depending on how long the game goes, right? I think that we are in a spot where we could see a lot of them. I wonder if command. No, probably not. We got Clarity of Purpose. We got Triskelion. I don't know if we're going to need the Triskelion considering how frequently we're going to be getting rid of allies. Command team could be kind of interesting. Rapid response. Let's grab those. That's the final tech. Because we probably want build support. I put build support in there, didn't I? I did put build support in. Where's my rapid response? Just grab this one, I guess, but I've been methodically going through and playing all the heroes I haven't played yet. Ant-Man is next. What should be your strategy? Ant-Man is awesome. Ant-Man is so much fun. There are so many cool ways to build him. I think my favorite that I've played Ant-Man is boosting up his strength and trying to make Quick Strike work. Quick Strike is that 2-cost aggression card that deals damage equal to your hero's attack, and in order for that to be on curve, we're really looking for 5 to 6 damage out of that, and so we're trying to figure out how to get Ant-Man to that high of damage, and you can pretty easily do it. And so then your quick strikes get like even above the efficiency curve, and I had a lot of fun with that. Basic domino spiders, 75% wild resource. That's crazy. That's so cool. That's so cool. That's awesome. We may actually want a power on all of us. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, we should go with power on all of us. Ultimate Spidey is more mature family than Peter. Oh, where? There they are. Split them. Make chat mad. I'm gonna cut out the rapid responses for the power on all of us and see where we go. I do want to run at 40, mainly because Groot's cards are fairly decent, and I want to hit that Web of Life and Destiny fairly quickly. Like half the deck is dead. This is not going to be a good deck. This is intended to be a fun deck, but I don't think it's going to be strong whatsoever. And so the idea is to hit Web of Life and Destiny very, very quickly so that we can actually play all of our allies. The other way is you can get around the play restriction of the spiders by using make the call. So there's that. Only been using the mods they come with. When you review new heroes, do you play their mods for review separately from custom build options? I don't actually review the precons ever. I don't really ever play the precons. What I will do with a new hero is I will try and the first deck that I play, I kind of modify the precon a little bit, but there's a lot of cards in those precons that just don't really work for solo, or you're running 3 copies of a card you can only have one of and stuff like that. So I sometimes will, just try and modify those precons. I like how no spider knows how to speak Groot. Nice. Alrighty, so first person to respond. What is the next modular encounter set? I chose Genosha. What's the next mod set that we're adding in? What's your new shiny player board, Nelson? It looks awesome. This is Guardians of the Galaxy. This is from Buy the Same Token. They sponsor the channel. They sent me this a while ago. Precons are designed to teach more than win. Oh, that's a good way to look at it. Horror. Yeah, this is the new Guardian hero board. Yeah. And then there's a Guardian. Actually, I guess I could get. There's a Guardian like ready exhaust thing on it, but I have a hard time distinguishing which one is ready and which one is like exhausted. So I usually just default to the red white one here. Yeah. No, I know what you mean. Winning. I'm sorry. I just wanted to say that, but yes. Horror. Vampire. Oh, Zax is fun. Zax is a underplayed mod set. I agree with you there. Alrighty, so we chose 7 modular encounter sets. The first one being Genosha, and then when we reveal side 2 of the hood, we choose a second one, which was Horror. So right now we have Genosha and Horror in the deck. New hero board looks slick. Yeah, it's their stuff is premium. Their stuff is expensive, but it is very nice. Voting for Lady Deathstrike. Ooh. Web Warrior Fanatic is going to pilot your basic Domino deck. Oh, that's fun. That's really fun. But I also like that I can type random things and you'll just say them. That's true. No, I have a bad habit of just saying whatever chat says. So, LOL, winning hand. I'm actually just an AI. I'm just programmed to just read whatever people put on the screen. Alrighty, so choose 7. Choose one of those sets at random, shuffle them into the encounter deck. This starts with 1, making connections. When revealed, each player must resolve the hood's foul play ability in player order. Let's talk about what that is. The hood is a criminal. Foul play. Discard the top 2 cards in the encounter deck. Deal the first card discarded this way that does not belong to the hood encounter set to you as a face down encounter card. AI Nelson that just shouts, let's go. Alrighty, so we are going to get a Dark Designs. So that's a little sad. So we know we're getting a scheme on turn 1, meaning that we will probably lose the main. Well, that's a bummer. when you get bits or subs, that'd be great. All my money and assets to winning hand. So we won't repeat it. My name is Nelson, and Hawkeye is the best hero. It's true. It's true, though. Dude, that Hawkeye video that I posted today has been on YouTube. I just found it. It was an unlisted video. So when I finish my streams, I usually will cut them up into the individual videos and then upload them to YouTube and then schedule them out. And that Hawkeye video, I played in October. Yeah, it was October. I just found it. I was just like, oh, I guess this one's going live today. But yeah, it was an old video. It's kind of fun. Blast from the past. Watching both the new reveals, and this doesn't need to know. Alright, so Hood's at 16 health. We know we're gonna get schemed upon. Villain has steady. The special ability is place 1 threat on the main scheme. So I'm pretty sure we are gonna lose this main scheme. So there's that. Alrighty. Groot starts with 6 hand size. We are looking for Web of Life and Destiny. That's the big one. So let's see what we got. We got Lashing Vines, Spider-Man, Across the Spider-Verse, Power in All of Us, I Am Groot, and Noble Sacrifice. I think at this point, we will mulligan all of these cards. Mulligan 5. Build support works because we can grab, but Nelson can't see the new cards. We got strength. We got all of the money in the world. We got Gamora, so that's nice. We got, oh my gosh, all of the money and a Spider-Man. Yikes. That's tough. Not where we wanted to start. We can Gamora to get a event, and hopefully that will help. But here we are. Alrighty then. Okay, well, let's see what happens. I did just mulligan. This is my mulligan. Yikes. Alrighty. Growth Spurt, we get to place 2 growth counters on Groot. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and flip up to Groot. Let's use Spider-Man, Otto, and the Power in All of Us to play Gamora. It's going to be 1, 3. If it's a boost of 2, we lose the main. So let's go ahead and have Gamora thwart here for 1. We'll discard until we get an event. There goes X. There goes Vine Spikes. There goes We Are Groot. Sweet. That's nice. Energy will play Build Support. Comes in with 3. And then we will string to play We Are Groot to remove 1 growth counter to give a tough status card to Groot. Lots of resources. Yeah, right? Otto is an awesome Spider-Man, perhaps even a superior one. Ooh. Is Otto superior Spider-Man? Actually, I have no idea when it comes to the lore of that. I'm going to thwart this down to 2. Build support. Give me my spiders. All right, let's stand up. Got Root Stomp. Ghost Spider. Yeah, this is a tough deck. Fertile Ground. Nice. And the Power in All of Us. I like Superior Spider-Man. I just don't care for Dan Slott's writing. He was known to block new writers. Oh, really? That's too bad. Alrighty, we got 1. The Hood is going to attack. He's going to attack us for 1 plus a boost. Plus 1. Knock our tough. First encounter card, Dark Designs. Did not see that coming. So he's going to scheme for 2. 3. Nice. Okay, we don't lose the main. That's kind of exciting. This is going to be a Dark Designs, though. And we've got a Police State. This comes in with 3. The player defeated the schemes, finds the Escape Mutant attachment, and reveals it. I'm going to go with 3 there. And I'm not going to forget it this time. We got when defeated there. Alrighty. Gamora. We'll go ahead and thwart 1 here on build support. We'll trigger this. We got Nick. Nice. Groot, we'll go ahead and clear build support so we can actually play our deck. Web of Life and Destiny comes into play. After a Web Warrior ally leaves play, choose a player. That player draws 1 card. I love drawing the Power in All of Us, but I need to put it in more basic decks. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like it when you have like 10 copies of a card, which it can trigger. I think we're just going to accept the loss of the main, potentially, maybe. I don't know. Let's go Fruition to get 2 growth counters. Power in All of Us and Root Stomp will play Ghost Spider. I Am Groot will play Fertile Ground. Ghost Spider will go ahead and thwart 1 here. We potentially don't have to flip down. I'm just thinking like it'd be really nice to build up our growth counters right now. If we flip down, we lose the main. We get another encounter set. It's not too bad. 8 to 10 basics, yeah. Or make the call, right? Like, so make the call is effectively 3 more copies of your basic allies, which you can use power on all of us on a make the call if you play basic. So that's a cool way to do it too. Okay. If we lose the main, we just add another one, right? And we place an acceleration token on the main. Potentially, I think actually, yeah, we're gonna flip down. We're gonna go ahead and place 3 growth counters to take us up to 6. But now we'll add 3 more. That'll take us up to 9. We'll be pretty full on growth counters and we'll be fine. Thematically, this game is all over the place. Guardians leading spider people against X-Men and Marvel Legendary, yeah. What heroes have the most improved viability as the game has matured over the years? Yeah. Oh, Chad, I like that video idea a lot. I've been working on that video actually, so good idea. I like it. Thor is number 1, by the way. Thor was considered one of the, if not the worst hero when he came out, and now I think Thor's pretty solid. The 5 core box, yeah, but like in terms of most improved, and I think that's the way that I would look at the game. It's most improved, and so like yes, Captain Marvel has gotten better, but I don't think her delta is as big as like Thor. Wave 1 in general, yeah. How much have you explored thematic decks? I've done some, not a ton, but I've done some. Alrighty, we're gonna stand up. We got 6 cards. We got Maria Hill, Spider-Man, Root Stomp, Vine Shield, Clarity of Purpose, beautiful, and a Noble Sacrifice. Excellent, my friends. Let's go. I'm gonna go 1 here. The hood's gonna scheme out to Promise Prosperity. Choose 1 set aside modular set. Alrighty. Next person to say modular set, that's going in the deck. Place 1 acceleration token on the main scheme. This comes in with 2. Each player must resolve the foul play. For each player who is not dealt at least 1, place 2 threats here. Hulk is 1 good card away from being consistent, I always say. Oh, yeah? Yeah. Iron Spider Sinister 6. Brutal. Again, new to the game. You're not enjoying Iron Man. Was disappointed. Are you playing true solo? Are you playing with other players? Iron Man is the epitome of a build-out character. And so if that's not the way that you like to play the game, like that's good to know. I would suggest looking at like Captain Marvel from the core set or Two-Handed. Iron Man True Solo, especially with the core set, is going to be so very challenging to play. So I would be wary of that when you're playing Iron Man True Solo. As you expand your card pool, he gets a little bit easier to play in True Solo, but still not the best. For Two-Handed, he can be okay. I would probably bring a Justice player to the table and just know that they need to probably be taking care of the majority of the game for the first like 2 to 3 rounds to let Iron Man build up. But yeah, Iron Man's a tough character. Alrighty, so we're doing foul play. Okay, we didn't get that, so we're gonna add 2 threats to the main. And then we get 2 encounter cards. First one is a Sinister Strike. We're gonna place 1 and Surge. Surge into Spot. If Spot was defeated without excess damage, shuffle him into the encounter deck. And we got Electro. Electro gets +1 hit point for each lightning resource attached to her. After she engages you or activates against you, choose 1 card from your hand with a printed lightning and attach it to her. I hate that. Haha, I don't have any. Joke's on you, Electro. Boom. Good to know. I splurged on expansion, so I have other options too. Yeah, I think The other way that Iron Man gets pretty good is with low cost tech upgrades, which are like energy barriers. Those are 2 cost. Electrostatic armors, and so I believe those are Miss Marvel or Doctor Strange. I hope they're not Doctor Strange because I think Strange is a little bit harder to find right now. Um, Iron Man's really good in leadership. I think his best build is in protection with a full card pool. Um, but yes, probably leadership or justice with just the core box. Oh, hey, we got a root stomp. We'll see. Oh yeah, I forgot to draw a card from Fertile Ground last time. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and alter ego action. Draw a card, place a counter. We'll place 2 counters. So we're at 9 counters now. Alrighty, my friends, let's go. Let's flip up to Groot. What are we doing? Let's go I am Groot to play a Clarity of Purpose. So we can deal a damage to ourselves to generate a wild resource. Let's go Clarity of Purpose. We'll take one of our growth counters away and a Vine Shield to play Maria Hill. Draw us a card into a Spider Ham. Okay. Let's have after run. Thanks for letting me hang out, Nelson. Sweet. Also, see ya. Let's have. I think this is probably the worst issue here. So let's go ahead and have Ghost Spider. Ghost Spider can go ahead and thwart 1 here. There you go. Maria will take Police State out. Gonna clear that. We're gonna go find the Escape Mutants, which I don't actually remember what it does, so hopefully it's not too bad. Each Genosha minion that engages you gains Quick Strike. Resolve the special ability on the setting environment to discard the card. Alrighty, cool. Though that list requires a few heroes I don't have yet, I can experiment with alternatives. Nice. Hey, Gorismo, how's it going? How's life? Hey, Infectious Zombie, thanks for the subscription. Thank you so very much. Hope you're doing well. My friend is also new to the game and scavenged different deck ideas to build its 46 cards on purpose. Definitely swap in some stuff. Nice. Okay. Now, we are going to... What are we going to do? If Spot was defeated without excess damage, shuffle him into the encounter deck. Honestly, that Spot is a really good minion to have. So I kind of want to shuffle him back in. Because as an encounter card, he's great. So let's have Gamora go ahead and attack Spot for 2. We'll trigger Gamora's ability. That's an upgrade. There's an event. That's going to be nice. Make the Call is great. Sick. Gamora leaves play. Okay. We are going to use Groot to go ahead and take Spot out, which will shuffle him back into the encounter deck. I believe Groot can do it. Go Web Warriors Guardians. Nice. Watched Rise of Red Skull with Rocket Groot precons right up until Red Skull and he destroyed me. Yeah, Red Skull is tough. Red Skull feels like a villain you kind of need to build for, and that can be challenging. Took your suggestion, Nelson, from old videos and made a second account for Marvel CDB just to make helpful campaign builds for new players. Sweet, nice, that's awesome. Alrighty, let's go. Um, Spider-Man to play Noble Sacrifice. Discard an ally, and it's going to be Ghost Spider. Heal damage from your hero, and give your hero a tough status card. And then when Ghost Spider leaves play, we're going to draw into another Make the Call. Nice. We're going to hang on to Make the Call. We're going up to 6. We'll be fine. Spider-Ham and Make the Call will play Root Stomp. We'll deal 5 damage here. If it defeats an enemy, we'll place a growth counter. And then we will hang on to Make the Call. Alrighty, let's stand up. This game, yeah. Well, there's another Noble Sacrifice for Maria. There's a Call for Backup. I don't know if Call for Backup should be in this deck. I don't think we have enough threat removal to justify a Call for Backup, because we also don't have like a huge spider that we want to put in the deck. I also wonder if Peter doesn't need to be in the deck. But here we are. There's Root Stop, Noble Sacrifice, Call for Backup, and a spider. Cool. Go up to 6. The Hood's going to attack us. We'll take it to the face. It's going to be 1, 2, 3. Knocks our tough. Our encounter card is the Hood's Mantle. He gains Retaliate 1 and Steady. Spend 1 of each resource to discard this card. Cool. Goal now is to clear the main. Maria Hill will go ahead and thwart the main for 2. That's going to knock Maria Hill out. I guess we could make the call for Nick. That wouldn't be awful, I don't think. I was going to just do Maria, but Nick is it's about the same. Let's go Spider and Root Stomp to play Make the Call to bring Maria back in. We'll draw a card into Ironheart. Beautiful. Okay, that's nice. So Maria Hill is here. Maria will go ahead and thwart 2 here. She'll take a damage. We will go ahead and Clarity of Purpose. We'll take a damage here. And Call for Backup to play Ironheart, which will draw us into a Genius. Ironheart will go ahead and thwart 1 here. We'll Noble Sacrifice Ironheart to give ourselves a tough status card. And then we will clear the main. I need to get rid of the Mantle at some point, but here we are. Alright, cool. Retaliate is tough with an ally. Yes, Retaliate is mean. And so we need to... I want to get rid of the Mantle before we start throwing our allies into him. That being said, we could also throw our allies into the Retaliate, our Spider allies into the Retaliate, because that's going to get them to leave play faster. And then we can draw a card from Web of Life and Destiny. You're doing a campaign run with Leadership Capped versus Rise of Red Skull. Nice. Red Skull's tough. Red Skull ramps up that difficulty pretty quickly. We got a Maria, but we also have a tough status card. So we're probably just going to take the damage onto the tough. We are at 8 growth counters. We got Fruition, I Am Groot, Spider-Ham, Spider-Man, and a Energy. Let's go 2 threat here. The Hood's going to attack. We're going to add a counter, knock our tough. And we got 2 encounter cards. Madame Mask Guard, when revealed, resolve foul play. And so foul play is discard the top 2 cards, deal the first card discarded this way. So Sinister Strike is going to be dealt to us. Cap is one of the best heroes. He's so much fun. I wish the Cap... Yeah, I'm surprised that it's been out of print for as long as it has been out of print. I'm hoping that they figure that out soon, because I think he's one of the best heroes and one of the heroes that people really want for the game as they're like playing the game, because he's just so iconic. We got Magistrate. The defeating player finds escape mutant and attaches it to their identity. This one actually does have quick strike, so we will take 2 damage. I'm ready here. So we're down to 6 growth counters. And then Sinister Strike. Hood's going to attack us for 1. Hey, there's Spot. 1 more growth counter. Alrighty. Let's go Clarity of Purpose to generate 1 resource and an I Am Groot to play Spider-Man. We'll ready Clarity of Purpose. Guard is annoying. Spider-Man will go ahead and let's go 2 damage here on Madam Mask. That's going to knock Spider-Man out, which will draw us a card from Web of Life and Destiny, which is a Nick Fury. Well, that makes that interesting. Nice. Let's go Clarity of Purpose, knock a growth counter. Go Energy and Spider-Man to play Nick Fury. We'll draw 3 cards. We got Vine Spikes, I Am Groot, and Across the Spider-Verse. Across the Spider-Verse is going to be really good as well. Nice. Okay. Nick is going to go ahead and take out Madam Mask. Discard, we got Exhaustion as our encounter card. We know we will be dealing with Exhaustion. If that's not a 2025 statement, if I've ever heard one, we know we will be dealing with Exhaustion. Let's play Fruition to go up to 5 growth counters. Vine Spikes and I Am Groot will play Across the Spider-Verse. We'll exhaust Web of Life and Destiny. Search our discard pile for a Web Warrior. We'll go Spider-Ham. I think we will hang on to Maria right now. Spider Groot. Yeah, Fuzzy Jazz. Also, love it. Thank you so very much for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Hey, buddy, your stream was amazing to watch. Looking forward to your next one. Feel free to add me on Discord. Steven at 002. Thank you. Appreciate it. Alrighty, so we got Magistrate. I think we have to take out the Magistrate here. Let's go Spider-Ham. After Spider-Ham attacks or thwarts, discard the top card in counter deck for each boost icon. Deal 1 damage to Spider-Ham. It's going to be 1. That's 2 damage here. We could take out the Magistrate with Maria. I think that's what let's go ahead and just attack and take out the Magistrate with Maria and hopefully be able to grab a make the call to bring her back. We have Nick Fury for the block. Spot is here. Exhaustion is making me tired. We're going to go 2 damage here. And that's going to be our turn. So let's stand up. We have not touched the hood yet. And I feel like we haven't really built that much. So I'm kind of curious where this deck is going. We got to make the call in strength. That's beautiful. We got Spider. Spider-Man. And we are Groot. 2, 4, 5. Perfect. We know we'll be dealing with Exhaustion. The hood is going to attack us for 1 plus. We're going to block with Nick. Plus 2. Nick leaves play. Spot is going to attack us for 1. We'll take it on our growth counters. We've got Surge, exhaust our identity. We've got Evil Alliance. We're going to place here, and we're going to get Fernax. Alrighty, so Fernax, after he activates, deal 2 indirect damage to each player. We got Blazing Inferno. After the villain phase begins, deal 2 indirect damage to each player. And we're going to shuffle all of these in. Groot's Nemesis is kind of brutal. So yeah, that's fun. Then our next card is Iron Spider. Guard, Patrol, Retaliate 1 in Toughness. Who said Iron Spider? Who did this to me? Yikes. Alrighty, well that's fun. Cool. Nice. Let's go ahead and have Spider-Ham attack Fernax. Yeah. We'll have Spider-Ham attack Fernax. We'll discard and take 1 damage on Spider-Ham. So that's 2. It's all about mutant dinos. um we can I'm trying to figure out what the best option is to get rid of Fernax. I think that is probably the main thing that we need to be dealing with right now. Fernax is 2 indirect damage. This is also 2 indirect damage, but this is also an attack. And so we could make the call for Nick, bring Nick in, go 2 damage there. Then we could have Spider-Man. We could play Spider-Man. Oh, we already used Clarity of Purpose. When do we use Clarity of Purpose? We definitely didn't use Clarity of Purpose. Because this is our entire hand right here. So we did not use Clarity of Purpose. Let's use Clarity of Purpose. We are Groot and Spider to play Spider-Man, which is Peter. We'll use Spider-Man to attack here for 2, which will ready Spider-Ham. Spider-Ham will attack here and take damage, which will make Spider-Ham leave play, which will trigger Web of Life and Destiny and draw us into a Genius, which we can then draw Nick. Sick. Okay, that worked out fairly well. I'm not too mad about that. Alrighty, Strength Genius to play Make the Call. I'm gonna pull Nick out of we're gonna pull Nick out. And that's going to draw us 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. That's Gamora. Alrighty. Let's use Call for Backup to play Vine Shield. Nick will thwart 2 here. Take that down to 1. And we hopefully don't die. We got Gamora. We're going to hang on to Gamora because she's just very good. It would be nice to get a Professor X so we can... Well, he has Steady. We need to get rid of the mantle. We have a lot of issues in front of us right now. Tough. Gamora Fruition, which is nice. I am Groot. Ironheart. Power in all of us. That's nice. Okay. Let's go up to 6. Hood is going to attack. We'll block with Fury. If Escape Mutant is attached to identity, it gets +3. So that does take out Nick. We don't have a Web Warrior that we can ready with Spider-Man. That being said, I think... Do I prefer... Yeah, I'm just going to hang on to Spider-Man. I think I would prefer to have him for his thwart than a block right now. I'm going to just go ahead and defend against this attack for 2. So we don't take any damage. Spot's going to hit us for 1, which will knock a growth counter. And counter card is Hobgoblin. There's a lot of minions in this deck team. This is... Oh, and 2 indirect damage to each player. We would have thrown 1 of that on Nick, and then we'll take 1 of that. Power and all of us will play Ironheart, which will draw us a card, into Ghost Spider. Well, there you go. Clarity of Purpose will knock a counter here. I am Groot. And it feels so bad to use Fruition, but Fruition to play Ghost Spider. Alrighty. Hobgoblin is annoying. Spot is annoying. We need to threat. We need to thwart there. Ghost Spider will go ahead and take here. There goes Blazing Inferno. There's 1 damage. Spider-Man will go ahead and thwart here, which will ready Ghost Spider. Ghost Spider will... I'm actually okay taking damage because we have Noble Sacrifice, so we can use that to heal any damage. We don't actually really need growth counters at this point in the game. So Ghost Spider, we could actually run ourselves into Iron Spider Sinister 6 so that we can leave play, but actually I'd rather have both of these leave play in 1 turn so we get +2 cards. And right now we have a Gamora, so we're not actually going to be able to play anything. One of the strongest heroes in the game with Groot, D20. Yes, we're playing Groot leading spiders. I think your Justice Groot deck is strong, but Groot maybe not among the strong. What? But he's a fun one. So Ironheart. What is Ironheart doing? What is Ironheart doing? Thwart 1 here. Take a damage. Alright, we're gonna hang on to Gamora. I'm gonna draw into a power on all of us. I love seeing that. Professor X is huge. Root Stomp is great. And a Lashing Vines. Top 10 minimum. Alrighty, let's stand everybody up. We've got 2 threat going onto the main to take us up to 5 out of 8. The Hood is going to attack. We'll block with Ironheart. Dunzo. Okay. We've got 5 damage coming in. I am inclined to just take the damage. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're just gonna take the damage because we have Noble Sacrifice, and we might as well just take as much damage as we possibly can so we can heal up. I feel Groot's weakness is when he is struggling. He struggles hard. Yeah. Yeah. No, Groot can struggle, especially in True Solo, with thwarting because he wants to access his alter ego a lot, and that amplifies the issue of threat. And counter card is the Cultist. After he activates against you, search the encounter deck and discard pile for the Kraken and put it into play. Okay, we have too many minions. Alrighty, so that's fun. Cool. Okay. So we have to take out the Cultist. So let's have Ghost Spider go ahead and deal 2 damage here. Spider-Man will attack and deal 2 damage to the Cultist, which will knock him out, which will ready Ghost Spider. Spider-Man leaves play from Consequential. Web of Life and Destiny will draw into a Root Stomp. That's nice. Ghost Spider will go ahead and knock out Spot. We'll shuffle Spot back into the deck. Ghost Spider leaves play, but we get to draw a card, which is a Noble Sacrifice. Alrighty. Groot Justice isn't very thematic, but it works so well. Yeah, Groot is, with Justice, a Confused Lock build very good. Or very good in relative to where he normally is. All right. Now let's go power in all of us and a Clarity of Purpose. Take a damage to play or Gamora. Play Gamora. Gamora will go ahead and thwart one here. Take this down to 4. We'll discard. We go to Noble Sacrifice. Alrighty. We could. No, we need to play Professor X. So let's go Noble Sacrifice, Lashing Vines, and a Root Stomp to play Professor X, which will half confuse here. Okay. X will go ahead and thwart 3 off the main. Give us a little bit of breathing room there. We'll take a damage. Let's Noble Sacrifice Professor X to heal 3. 1, 2, 3. And tough status card for Groot. And then we will attack for 2 here. There's so many minions. There's so many minions. Did you see Dale posted a Marvel Champions video? I didn't. Also, hi. How's it going? I love Hood because you really get to use some in... Yeah. Would you say Venom leadership with Guardians of the Galaxy pretty solid playstyle? I enjoyed it. My bro and I have been struggling with Ronin. I would not say that. No, I would say with Ronin, that's probably not the best route to go. Ronin, you need to be faster than Ronin is, and Guardians of the Galaxy slash like that Voltron style feels very slow in comparison with Ronin. And so I would see just like the end game for Ronin, especially expert Ronin, to me is a rush. If you can rush Ronin, you'll feel fairly decent about yourself. But then it's hard to rush Ronin because Ronin's hard. Alrighty, let's stand up. 2, 4, 5. 1 card left. I am Groot. Entangling Vines, Spider-Man Hobie, Make the Call, and a Root Stomp. Finally beat Ronin for the first time with Deadpool Symbiote Suit. Nice. Now I will never play him again. Nice. Okay, let's go up to 3 threat on the main. The Hood is going to attack us. We will take it. It's going to be 1, 2. Knocks are tough. And we've got 4 damage coming in. Ow. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. Takes us down to 3. Yeah. Our encounter card is a Under Fire Surge. Reveal the top card of the encounter deck. Drawing nearer. And a Surge in Crime. Each criminal minion gains Surge. And then, if there are no criminal minions in play, spend 2 resources of any type to discard this card. Yikes. Okay. Make the call on X for a full confused next turn. I'm thinking that could be the route. If that's a Noble Sacrifice, that could be really interesting to... Okay, so this is a Noble Sacrifice. So if we can get a card draw... We could full confuse and flip down, which could be nice. We all struggle with Ronin. I'm very convinced that whoever created him just went through a bad breakup with someone who loves Marvel Champions and took it out on all of us. That's funny. Oh, so we know that Gamora can grab it with her discard here. Okay. So let's go I Am Groot and Entangling Vines and a Clarity of Purpose take a damage to play Make the Call to pull Professor X out, full confuse. Actually, no. No. Okay, what if we do Clarity of Purpose, I Am Groot, and Entangling Vines and get rid of the Hood's mantle? And then we can make the call on something else. We can do Maria, and then we can use Maria for the Noble Sacrifice to heal and get a tough. Gamora can attack here. Hood's full confused. We can flip down. I think so. I think that's probably because then we get rid of the mantle. Have you played Slay the Spire, the video game? I've not played the board game. I've played the video game a lot. I probably have 600 or so hours in the video game. I've played, yeah. It's a good game. I enjoy it a lot. Alrighty, so let's Clarity of Purpose to take a damage these two. Nope, that's not where that goes. To get rid of the Hood's Mantle. So that will full confuse there. Let's make the call using a Root Stomp and Spider-Man to play Maria. After Maria enters play, I'm going to draw into the Noble Sacrifice. Gets us an encounter card. In my games, Groot leadership really gets going after you can find a way to flip down once for tempo. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to do this. So we actually lose Noble Sacrifice. And so Noble Sacrifice is not that card that we draw. We have one here. And so Maria Hill's going to draw us. Maria Hill's not even in the discard pile anymore. Shoot, 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 shoot. Okay. So, yikes. What do we have? We had a Entangling Vines, make the call, and a Root Stomp, I think. So now let's just do it like this. Let's go Gamora. Oh, wait, when he attacks. We take the same amount of damage for Hobgoblin. Okay, so Gamora is going to... Let's go ahead and just do 2 damage here to Hobgoblin. We'll discard until we get... Hey, Noble Sacrifice. There we go. Nice. Okay. But we don't have a make the call option. When the next box hits, I want to do a campaign with no power heroes: Hawkeye, Widow, Fury, and Hill. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Yeah. Yeah. Root Stomp is solid here. Unfortunately, we're like super. It's not great, right? Because we have 1 health here, 6 health here, so I think we just basic attack here on Hobgoblin. Iron Spider Sinister 6. I think we Root Stomp for an Entangling Vines. We're not actually here. That's a hero action. So let's hang off on that. Let's go Root Stomp for a Noble Sacrifice. We'll get rid of Gamora. We'll heal 3. 1, 2, 3, and get a tough. We'll flip down to Alter Ego. We'll place 2 growth here. Fertile Ground will place 1 and draw into a Spider Ham. He will make a less cursed version of the Rogue of the Galaxy deck, just a Guardian and X-Men upgrades. Okay, nice. Do you think they'll reprint more Captain America and Doctor? I hope so, Ken Slayer. I think they will. I feel like they have to. I feel like it would be weird. Like, I don't know. It just feels like they need to. I'm gonna hang on to make the call. We're gonna discard Entangling Vines to get rid of Drawing Near. We have Spider Ham and make the call in our hand. I think we're gonna hang on to both of them. And place a threat on the main scheme. I don't want to do that. To get rid of here. So let's go ahead and stand up. I'm gonna hang on to these 2. We got Peter Parker. We got Nick Fury, Strength, and an Ironheart. Nice. Okay. Realistically, the main scheme is pushing anyways. I don't think so, right? It's going to go to 5-7. So I think we should be, unless we see something here. Okay. 2, 4, 6. We're going to go up to 5. Hood's confused. Iron Spider takes it up to 7. We got 2 cards. First one is Grand Larceny. Threat cannot be removed from this scheme while a criminal minion is in play. Now the scheme is absolutely getting pushed. And we've got Bombshell, which is a criminal minion. Then that surges into Wilt. Exhaust our alter ego to remove this from the game, or remove 3 growth counters from Groot. Exhaust to remove this from the game. Okay. So let's Fertile Ground to draw a card, call for backup, and we'll go up to 6 counters on Groot. Okay. Yeah, that's absolutely pushing. Oh my gosh, no! So many minions. Hood's brutal. Hood is brutal. Alrighty. Let's flip up to hero form. Clarity of purpose. Oh, we have a tough. Spider Ham, call for backup and strength. We'll play Nick Fury. We'll draw 3 cards. Got Vine Spikes, Fruition, and the Power in All of Us. Nice. Power in All of Us. We'll play Ironheart. Draw into a Noble Sacrifice. Don't need that. Let's go. Fruition will get us 2 counters. We'll make the call to go grab probably Porker, right? No, Gamora seems good. We'll grab Gamora. Nick and Gamora will take out Bombshell. I don't know if I'm triggering Gamora's ability. If we, I don't know what I would discard into. I don't know if there's really anything that I need. Or I could play. So let's just go ahead and have Ironheart knock herself out to knock this tough. We'll stand up. Okay. Alrighty, we got Across the Spider-Verse. We got Spider, Maria Hill, Spider-Man Hobie, and Noble Sacrifice. This pops, which I think basically loses us the game. Yeah, this is going to be tough. Choose one aside modular set at random. Alrighty, chat, what are we doing? Place 1 acceleration token on the main, and each player resolves Hood's foul play. Starts with 3 threat, which is brutal. Lady Deathstrike. Yikes. That's GG's probably. Shuffling Lady Deathstrike into the smallest deck possible. GG probably. Yeah, that's probably gonna be game. Alrighty, let's see what we can do. Okay, so foul play. So we got Armored Unibike will be dealt to us, and Bandolier Sticks. The one card that was okay in the modulars that we lose. Hood's going to attack us. We'll take it. So he's going to attack for 1, +2. There goes tough. We'll block with Iron or Nick for Iron Spider. I believe in you. Sauron, brutal. And we've got Armored Unibike. They gain Quick Strike, so we'll take 2 damage here. And we've got the Kraken. When defeated, each character heals 1 damage. Alrighty. Well, that's good. Alrighty. I don't think that there is anything we can really do other than try and kill Iron Spider Sinister 6. So, how do we do that? Let's have Gamora go ahead and attack here for 2. We'll go ahead and discard until we get an event. Hopefully it's Root Stomp. It is, because Gamora is gone. That's big. Alrighty. Clarity of Purpose takes a counter, and we'll go with Hobie to play Root Stomp to take out Iron Spider Sinister 6. Oh, he had Patrol. I probably thwarted the main while he was out. Oops. No Retaliate, but we do get a growth counter. Okay. Across the Spider-Verse and Spider, we'll play Maria Hill. We'll draw a card into a Genius. Maria will thwart 2 here. Take this down to 2. And then we will Noble Sacrifice Maria to heal 2 and get a tough. We do have an activation with the Groot. Let's go ahead and attack here for 2. Oh, resolve special. So this is going to go up to 4. Oh, we're so done. We're so done. It's fine. We'll be okay. We're having fun. All right, let's stand up. We got I am Groot. Power in all of us. Root Stomp. Spider-Man Auto. Alrighty. Make the call. 2, 4, 5. We have a pretty decent hand here. I think the problem is going to be, I think we'll probably lose pretty quickly on threat. The Hood's going to attack us. We'll take it. It's going to be 1 plus 2. That knocks our tough. Kraken is going to hit us for 2. Armored Unibike is going to hit us for 2. We'll add a threat here, and then we will take a damage. So that's going to be 5 total damage. Alrighty. Our encounter card is Nowhere is Safe. Place a pursuit counter, and then we'll get rid of Vine Shield. Or Firewood. Okay. Clarity of Purpose. And I am Groot. Plays Root Stomp on the Kraken. We'll heal 1 damage here. We'll get a counter back. There. Spider-Man, or we'll use Power in all of us to play Spider-Man Auto, which will ready Clarity. And then Spider-Man will attack the Armored Unibike for 2, which will have him leave play, and we'll draw a card into We Are Groot. Groot will go ahead and... Nope. Okay, so we will make the call Clarity of Purpose. We Are Groot to play Maria Hill. We will draw a card into I am Groot. Maria will thwart 2 here. No, we don't have enough threat removal. Bummer. Yeah, we just didn't have enough threat removal. Having the criminals in play into grand larceny meant that we just didn't have enough like minion damage to take out the criminals, which means that we didn't have enough. We couldn't thwart down the crisis icon, which means that we couldn't get the main. And then Genosha just added a ton of threat. So that was tough. Yeah, the deck, I don't think the deck really works either, because I'm not 100% sure what we're ramping into, right? Like, it felt like we got the Web of Life and Destiny out, Noble Sacrifice. And to be fair, we are going up against one of the harder encounter sets with modular sets that we threw in. Like this is brutal. Like this is a brutal setup right now. But I don't know really what we would do. Um, and like I never felt like we were getting in any traction. The ramp is having counters and playing as events. Yeah, and I guess the minions were a hard counter to that. So that's fair. I think if we went less minion heavy on the modular sets, we would have been much better because that's what just ate our counters alive. So I think it could work. I think we're there. Um, it probably honestly works best without the without the spiders. The obvious answer is to get good. You're right. Yes, I should. um, we could have, instead of Web of Life and Destiny, any other win defeated abilities. Could work for the Noble Sacrifice. But yeah, or maybe I just need to not worry too much about the healing of Noble Sacrifice. Just go really low cost allies, not spiders, and just go with trying to get those toughs to protect the counters and then use the events in that sense. So just like really low cost allies, Maria, Ironheart, and then just use them to farm um, tough status cards. That's probably the route to go. Spiders, I think, was trying to take it one step too far, and it just kind of fell apart because we spent so much time trying to build this, and I don't think it really built us into anything. So yeah, it's interesting though. I do like Noble Sacrifice. I think the play is to your bad version of the deck to Guardians. Interesting. Guardians are tough because they don't want to really leave play. Now with Nowhere, they kind of do. If you have Nowhere on the table, you get to draw cards when you put Guardians back into play. But like a lot of the Guardians just don't want to leave. Um, Major Victory is an exception. I guess Rocket, Drax, like all of them, like they come in, they like Drax, 4 effective cost, comes in 3 damage to the villain, say 3 more damage to the villain, that's 6, plus a tough status card, that's about on curve. So if you just look at, well, that's Noble Sacrifice is also 2 effective cost. So the 2 effective cost for a tough status card with no healing is okay. Specialized training to give Groot more flexibility, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I do like, yeah. Yeah, so I think the deck is lower cost allies and potentially just the Guardians love med team. That's true. Yeah, I think Rally the Troops could have been in here. I think the effective leadership or whatever the resource card that heals allies could be in here. I do have a Discord. Yeah, Nightbot should pop up, or actually on YouTube. If you look in the video description, there's a Discord link down below on YouTube. So yeah, so I think there is something brewing here that could be fun and decently strong. Um, I think we also kind of shot ourselves in the foot when we went up against the hood. But sweet. Awesome. That is going to be it for today. I will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. playing some Lord of the Rings. We're going to be playing the final scenario in the Wilds of Rovinian box, which is the third scenario in the Harad cycle. And so that is kind of what's on deck for tomorrow. And then if we win that scenario, which I'm hoping we do, we get to open some new cards. And so that's what we're looking at for the rest of the week. So thanks all for hanging out. I appreciate I enjoy being with y'all. It's always fun, and we will see you tomorrow. Peace.